But I made this, I didn't know really what to name this live, so I put it as Lord why or whatever. But I'm not really mad at God, but I for a while I had stopped watching tarot readings and stuff like that, and I just, just been focusing on like the 3D world and stuff like that. But recently I went back to watching them and stuff like that because I needed guidance, and I felt like I couldn't hear spirit. And the reason why that is because I'm not vegan. It's a lot of things that I'm supposed to be doing that I know like what gets me to my clarity. So I'm gonna have to I have to do a lot of things. I have to probably stop eating meat, so I'm probably gonna stop doing that. I'm probably gonna stop eating meat, stop smoking, stuff like that, because I need like mental clarity so I can actually hear God. But when I smoke and I eat really bad, it's like hard. It's hard for me to connect to my spirituality. So just, I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's why, if you wondering why you can't hear spirit or you can't hear your angels, that's why we eating bad, we doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing, and that's why you can't hear them. But I came in here to talk to you guys about what exactly my message is, because like I said, I feel like we're all aligned. So people who are on my channel are probably going through the same things as me because we're on the same frequency, if that makes sense. So with that being said, my messages that I'm getting is that I need to be patient, and I need to wait, and I need to just allow things to come to me instead of trying to work hard at something, right? And to me, this has always been hard for me because I always had to work for every single thing that I wanted. I had to go and get myself. I had to figure out how to get it myself. I had to work to get it myself, and I always had a plan. And when that plan didn't work, I had another plan. When that plan worked, didn't have another plan. But lately, it's like nothing is really going as planned. But like when I stop trying to plan stuff, that's when the things come to me. But yet, even though I keep seeing that happening, it's still hard for me to like grasp it's hard for me to grasp. It's hard for me to grasp and hard for me to be like, all right, if this has happened continuously, every time you pray for something, every time you want something, it just comes to you. Why do you keep trying to beat at the door and rush it to come in, right? But when I was watching the tarot reading today, the lady was saying, the reader was basically saying, like, my healing is I need to learn how to be patient. I need to wait. I need to learn how to be still, right? So I just wanted you guys, like, comment under these videos and stuff like that if you guys are going through the same thing, and like, how do you practice being still, and how do you practice being patient? I feel like my biggest thing about healing is I need to heal my inner child wound, where I felt like nobody was there for me, and I was always abandoned. I always had to get it myself. If I didn't get it myself, I just wasn't going to have something, right? And it's not even that my parents necessarily didn't take care of me. They did, but they gave me the bare necessities, and I always felt like I kind of had to fend for myself if I wanted anything extra, right? I felt like I was more so abandoned emotionally, like my feelings wasn't taken seriously and stuff like that. And then I also felt like if I wanted anything or any type of help, my parents just couldn't come up with it for me, but they could do it for my siblings. You get what I'm saying? So I know my wounds come from that, but I don't know how to heal that, and it's hard for me to just like let go. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like I need to be doing so. I need to be planning. I need to be working towards something. I need to be going hard. If I'm not, then I'm being lazy. That's how I feel. But I feel like things come to me when I'm waiting and I'm chilling, right? So that's kind of what I'm going through right now, and it's like hard for me because it's like, give me the plan, God. Give me the plan, God. I'm gonna work myself too. I'm gonna work. Just let me know what works. Let me know what's working, what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm gonna work myself. I'll work myself till I get tired. I'll work myself till I'm damn near dead. But it's like, I feel like God don't want me to do that. But how is that not what I'm supposed to be doing? So that's what I'm kind of just wondering. Like, how is that not what I'm supposed to be doing? How am I not supposed to be working hard? Like, every time I speak to my advisor, she's like, focus on being creative, focus on having fun, focus on this. But like, how, to me, I still in my heart to hearts like feel like that's immature, because I guess I'm holding on to like 3D feelings. You know what I'm saying? 3D feelings, where it's like I'm the happiest when I'm following that way, when I'm just flowing and I'm just patient, I'm just waiting. I'm the happiest. But when I'm trying to overwork myself to it and trying to force it and trying to like figure out how can I get this, how can I get my money, how can I get there, how can I find my soulmate, if I'm like trying at it, like trying to do all this stuff, it just doesn't happen. It just nothing happens. And then out of nowhere, as soon as I forget about it or I give up, God just like, here you go. And it'd be so easy. That's what I'm saying. It'd be so easy. Like when God gives me stuff, it'd be so easy. But when I'm trying to force stuff, it's so hard. And I don't know, guys. Like, so I guess we're to practice being patient. But being patient is hard when you always been in survival mode. You get what I'm saying? When you always been in survival mode and you feel like if you don't work towards something, if you don't work yourself, if you don't go and get it, you're not going to survive. How can I survive? But it's like I've been surviving this whole time when I stopped working hard. So what are you guys' thoughts on that? Do you feel like, because what we're learning right now is to be still, is to have faith, and to trust. And every time I feel like I do trust, not that I don't trust God, it's not that I don't trust spirit, my ancestors, my angels, because I'm telling you, when they come through, baby, I don't know if who've been on this channel for a while, but when they come through, y'all know they come through. They come through. I'm gonna tell you a couple stories, like for you guys who are new. Like, it was a point in time where I was in this apartment late last year. I was in this apartment, right? And I was going through financial difficulties, and I was like, how am I gonna get out this apartment? Because I can't really afford to go nowhere else. You get what I'm saying? How am I gonna get out this apartment? And my neighbor, he had tried to, like, we're gonna say he tried to save me, because that's basically what he did. Because why else would he be trying my door in the middle of the night? You get what I'm saying? He was up to no good. So I was literally terrified to stay there. Like, I would wake up in the middle of the night, like, because I would feel like I'm hearing somebody try to break into my apartment or opening my door and stuff. Like, it was so scary. It was really scary. And he didn't manage to get in there because I locked the door or whatever. But it was scary because he was banging on my door. It was a whole thing. I had to call the cops, and I was so scared to be there. And then it was just like the apartment was flooding and stuff like that. It was flooded, and it would have like this mildew smell and stuff like that. And it was just a lot, and I just could not figure out how I was going to get out of that situation. I was like, God, I need to get out of this situation. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this situation, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna just buckle in for a year. I gotta save every single dime for the next year, so that way I could move next year. Tell me why, after a month of praying, my apartment ended up raining, and my apartment flooded so bad that it started mold to grow. So I called the office and I let them know, like, yo, I can't be in this apartment no more. It's flooded, and it's like you can't do nothing. Like, it's nothing you can do. It's flooded. I have to get out of here. They moved me to a brand new apartment free of charge. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a brand new apartment that I love. That's a lot better, and a better building, a lot better and stuff like that, and it's a lot more sun in there, it's a lot more roomy in there, you know. So it's like stuff like that. So when God comes through, but I didn't have to work for that. God knew that I needed it, and he brought it to me. So in everything, just like with my new Airbnb building I just got, I didn't know how I'm going to move out of my old building, because it's like I'm running out of money. Like, it's hard to find somebody who's going to just give me another like multi-family unit and stuff like that, and then it has to be in a better area and all type of stuff like that. This building just came to me. Like, somebody called me one day, oh, such and such got this building, you should go see it. Went and seen it, got approved for it. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it comes easy when I'm patient with God, but somehow it's still hard for me to be patient with God. And that is how I know I'm still unhealed. So if you've been getting blessings and stuff like that, and you feel like, but it's still hard for you to be patient, you still got to heal that. Because healing is a never ending thing. Like, you can't just do it one time and think, oh yeah, I'm healed and stuff like that. It has to be a consistent thing. It has to be a lifestyle. So right now, that's basically what I'm struggling with. What I'm struggling with is letting go, because I feel like I have to make things happen. If I don't make things happen, I'm not going to be where I want to be at in life. And I'm just trying every single thing, trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to figure it out, trying to do this. And God is like, you don't got to do shit. Just chill and just pay your bills. Just chill. Manage what I give you right now, and then when you're ready for more, I will give you more. But it's like, I don't know. I just feel like I need to be moving faster. Moving faster, even though God has proven to me time and time again, when the time is right, it's going to come easy and it's going to come fast. It's going to come easy. When the time is right, it's going to come easy and it's going to come fast. So that's our message. When the time is right, it's going to come easy and it's going to come fast. But I don't know, y'all. I'm about to go home and do some spiritual work. I'm going to, it's the day after the full moon, so I still got some time. I'm going to do my beauty spells. Right, do a beauty spell. I don't know if I want to do some money. I haven't really done any money spells in a while, so I might do some of those. I might do that tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to do some beauty spells and stuff like that. I'm going to cook some good, healthy food for me to eat throughout the week and stuff like that. And I'm just going, you know, just try my best to just chill. Like, just try my best to chill. Like, cause it's really hard for me to chill because I feel like I gotta rush. I gotta get things done. Everything needs to happen, but everything doesn't need to happen right now. If God gave me $1 million tomorrow, I'll probably blow through it. And that's probably why he didn't give me $1 million yet. Because if he gave me $1 million, I'll pay off all my debt and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'll probably blow through that shit in like 6 months. Seriously, you know what I'm saying? So I have to allow God to mold me into the person I'm supposed to be to have what I want to have. So, but it's just hard because I just feel like I want to do this, I want to do that, but it's like it's so hard, y'all. But if you guys are feeling that way, I just want you guys to know that you guys are not alone. And I know I haven't been on here lately, but I don't I always tell you guys, I don't force myself to read. I don't force myself on spirituality. I just don't do that because that would be fake, and I'm not coming on here being fake. Like, I already gotta damn near be fake for all the other businesses. Like, I'm not really fake for all the businesses, but I feel like I gotta always show, like, always be done up and do all this other shit for the other businesses. For here, I'm not doing that. Y'all are my friends. Y'all are my spiritual family. So I'm not gonna ever, like, try to do no quick reads or shit just for y'all to watch and just to grow my channel and stuff like that. Like, I'm going to read when I feel compelled to read, but I did feel like reading like last week, so I did y'all a couple readings since I was in the mood and stuff like that. So you guys can enjoy those for now. I think those will be posted every Monday. But yeah, guys, that was my little rant and stuff like that. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I know it's hard to be patient. I know it's hard to be still. I know it's hard to wait because it's hard for me too. But you gotta figure out the best way to do it, and you gotta just figure out the best way to do it. All right, but yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. How do I turn this live off? I never know how to turn this live off.